going on, everybody? Chip Hard Body here. It is cold outside. My bike is trying to die on me because I didn't let it warm up enough because I'm a fucking idiot. But that's alright. It is alright. And there's the wife, not ready to go yet. So I guess we'll go chat with her real quick. Alright, let's get it going. What's up, everybody? Chip Hard Body, of course, you already know that. And recording video using the GoPro Hero 4 Silver Edition. I'm really excited. I'm hoping that it's working as well as I hope, because I paid a lot of money for it, so if it's not working, I'll be fucking pissed. Having to record audio using the old Sony action cam right now, which is kind of funny in a way. The GoPro still hasn't included any kind of audio jack. That's not a micro USB port, which is kind of frustrating. But what are you gonna do? So this is my first outing with the GoPro. The setup that I have right now, I put a picture of before this video. I don't quite love it. I mean, we'll see what the picture looks like, but I would much rather have it chin mounted, but I can't do that just yet because I don't have the proper like little extenders and connectors and all that bullshit. So for right now, we're just gonna have to go with what we got, and what I got's a side mount, so not worried too much about it just yet. Let's get going. Come on, people. Fuck. Alright, there we go. Ah, man. I love being on the bike. It might be cold, but I love being on the bike. So basically, right now, all this video is just me testing out the GoPro View. Obviously, I can't test the audio because I'm not using the GoPro audio. I'm only using the GoPro camera. But eventually, I will be trying to do the GoPro audio. What I would love to be able to do is get a Bluetooth helmet and, or a Sena, and have that just recording that way, wirelessly. That'd be fucking fantastic. Not having to fiddle with any wires anymore. God, that'd be great. But that's not really going to happen anytime soon because of money. It was just a series of circumstances. Really, bro? What the fuck, man? Fucking pulling out in front of people. Thankfully, he actually saw me at the last second, but goddamn. Pay a little more attention there, fatso. People are stupid. Okay, are you gonna turn, or are you gonna fucking play with your hair some more? The fuck? What's going on with people today? What's going on? Oh my God, go. Thank you. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, somebody coming. Back the fuck up. So just taking a quick trip down to Starbucks with the wife. We're having a little bit of a coffee date. Try to do that at least once a week. Try to get out and get out of the house. We got coffee at the house, sure, but try to get out and go somewhere else to have a cup of coffee and just kind of chat and chillax, catch up. It's kind of weird. If you live with your significant other, even if you just hang out with them a lot and you spend a lot of time together, I wonder if anybody else has noticed that, like, after a while, even though you live together, you kind of stop talking to each other. like, you say what's necessary for the functioning of the household, sure, but like talking about your day or talking in depth about how something's bothering you or whatever, you don't really do that after you've been together for a while and you've lived in the same environment for so long. Like, when my wife and I first got married, you know, we were chatting it up all the time. We'd have discussions well into the early morning about all kinds of shit. Religion, politics, you know, our personal feelings on having kids, you know, whatever. Just random shit. And they were always wonderful conversations, and I always enjoyed them. And then we just kind of stopped doing that. We fell off to having a discussion like that maybe once a week, and then it went down to once a month, and now, you know, we're lucky if we have a discussion like that in a few months' time. And usually it's brought on by a problem. It's usually a discussion that, you know, comes as the result of an issue that one of us is having with something the other one is doing, or, you know what I mean. So it just kind of an interesting phenomenon, because like, I've got friends who, when they were dating, and when I was dating, it didn't matter how much time you spent with that other person. It did not matter. You know, when you left their side, you were ready to call them and fucking talk some more. Like, it didn't matter how long you had been with them up until the time when they left your house or you left their house or whatever, you parted ways in some manner. You were ready to fucking chat it up with them for a few more hours over the phone or via text or chat room on the computer or whatever. And then when you live together for so long, you lose that. And it's not, I don't think it's necessarily because you run out of things to talk about, because there's always something to fucking talk about. I think it's because you start to figure you already know what the other person's going to say, so why would you have the conversation in the first place? You know what I mean? Like, if I were going to talk to my wife about, I don't know, let's say women in wrestling, professional wrestling, that's a big one that we've had a few discussions over. Like, if I were going to bring that up, I already know exactly how that conversation is going to go. So there's really no need for me to bring it up in the first fucking place, is there? But let me say that I think there is. I think there is a reason to have that discussion. And the reason is because people's minds change. People change. As surprising as that may seem, people change. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love taking corners. Even though they're not really that tight, they're still nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some tight turn ropes in there. Oh, fuck my balls. Hey. Fuck you, asshole. God, ain't that a motherfucker? Anyway, so yeah, people change. People's opinions on things change. My wife and my opinion on having kids, that changed. If we hadn't had that discussion more than once, I don't, you know, we wouldn't know what page the other was on by now, because we flip-flop back and forth. I don't know how many times we've come to the conclusion that, you know, someday, maybe eventually, further on down the road, possibly, if things go a certain way, might eventually adopt a child, maybe two. Probably not. Probably going to foster pets instead. But, you know, it's a possibility. But as far as having kids on our own, that's never going to happen. That's completely off the table, out of the question, never going to happen, nil, zilch, nada, no chance in hell, get the fuck out of here with that nonsense type of situation. So, but if we hadn't had that discussion multiple times, and, you know, been able to work through one another's feelings on the matter, then we may not have come to the solid conclusion that we have now. I mean, right now, we can't do it because it's a medical issue. And, you know, it's going to be a medical issue for the rest of my wife's life. So, it was kind of decided for us in a way. But, you know, if we hadn't decided already that we weren't planning on having children naturally, then, you know, that could have been a big point of resentment later on down the line in our marriage. You know, I could have started to resent her for not being able to have kids, or she could have started to resent me for you know, not wanting to get a surrogate or whatever. I don't know. So I think it's just important to know where your partner stands on things, regardless of how long you've been together, and whether or not you think that the conversation is worth having. If it's a thought that you have, and it's enough of a thought that you wonder, you know, you even wonder once, oh, I wonder what they would think about this, go ahead and bring it up. Just do it. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I mean, the worst that could happen is you break up, but, you know, if you break up over a fucking conversation that's about something you disagree on, unless it's something major, then you've already had problems with that relationship. But with that being said, I am going to go get some fucking coffee, because I'm addicted and I can't get enough of coffee, particularly Starbucks. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys here, and hopefully this GoPro has recorded the footage properly, if you will. That's your horrible, terrible, no good, very bad joke of the day. And I'll catch you guys next time. So, Shepard Body saying, I hope you're having a real nice fucking day, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.